All right. If you're a freelancer in Kenya, or you earn any money online, you know the drill and the headache of getting paid. Today, we are breaking down the brand new, game-changing way to move your money from PayPal straight to M-Pesa. This is a big one.
For the longest time, you had to leave the M-Pesa app, open up a web browser, find that separate website, log in again. It was clunky. Well, that old way is finally gone. It's being replaced by this slick, new method right inside the app that's faster, way more secure, and just makes sense.
Okay, so let's dive right in. Before you even touch a single button, there is one absolutely critical rule you have to follow. I mean it. Getting this one thing right will save you from the #1 reason these links fail.
And here it is. This is the detail that trips up almost everybody. The legal name on your PayPal account has to be an identical match to the name you used when you registered your M-Pesa line. I don't mean similar, I don't mean close, it has to be exactly the same.
And you can see just how strict this is. If your PayPal says John K. Mwangi, but your M-Pesa is registered as John Kimani Mwangi, guess what? The link will fail. That little difference, just an initial versus the full middle name, is enough to block the whole process. So, pro tip, go update your PayPal name to match your ID before you even get started.
So, with that golden rule locked in your mind, let's move on. Let's see how this all comes together in the new linking process. Seriously, this whole thing should take you less than 5 minutes. You can probably do it right now while I'm talking.
As you can see, the new way is unbelievably simple. It really just boils down to 6 steps, and you do them all right inside your M-Pesa app. We're going to walk through them together. Update, find, log in, verify, accept, and then test. Easy. First things first, head over to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. Search for M-Pesa and smash that update button. This new PayPal mini app we're talking about, it's only going to show up in the most recent versions of the app.
Okay, once your app is all updated and you've opened it, look on the home screen for a section called Services, maybe Global, or sometimes it's International. Just scroll through those options and you'll spot that official PayPal icon. Go ahead and tap on it.
The app's going to pop up a secure screen asking for your PayPal email and password. Once that's in, it'll ask for your Safaricom phone number. Then, Safaricom will shoot you a quick SMS with a verification code, just to make sure it's really you.
And finally, you'll see the terms and conditions. Once you accept those, that's it. You're done. Your accounts are officially linked. But hold on, don't stop there. To be 100% sure it's all working, you should immediately test the connection. Just withdraw a tiny amount, like $1.
Okay, so you are successfully linked up. Congratulations. Now for the fun part, actually moving your money around. So let's look at the 2 main things you'll be doing: withdrawing your earnings out of PayPal and topping up your PayPal account from M-Pesa.
The process for both is basically the same, and it all happens in that little PayPal mini app. When you withdraw, you're pulling US dollars from PayPal, and they turn into Kenyan shillings in your M-Pesa. When you deposit or top up, you're just doing it in reverse, sending shillings from M-Pesa to add dollars to your PayPal balance. So when you choose to withdraw from PayPal, you'll type in the amount in US dollars, and the minimum is just $1, which, is perfect for that first test we talked about. The app will show you the exact exchange rate and the final KES amount you'll get before you confirm anything. No surprises. Now here's something you've got to remember. Keep your M-Pesa limits in mind. For most people, the max you can pull out in one go is 150,000 Kenyan shillings. If you need to move a larger amount, you'll just have to break it up into a few separate transactions.
Topping up your PayPal is just as easy. You put in the amount in Kenyan shillings, and after you hit confirm, you'll get that familiar pop-up on your phone asking for your M-Pesa PIN. You know the one. Just punch in your PIN, and the money will show up in your PayPal almost instantly.
All right, so you've got the basics down. Now let's get into the pro-level stuff. We're talking about how to manage your money smartly, and maybe more importantly, what to do when things go a little wrong. Knowing this stuff can save you a ton of frustration. So for all you freelancers out there, here's a strategy for you. Try to resist the urge to withdraw every single little payment you get. Let them pile up a bit, and then do one larger withdrawal each week. It makes tracking your income so much easier. Oh, and keep an eye on those exchange rates. They change every day. But what happens if you try to make a transfer and you get an error message? First thing, don't panic. Almost every issue that pops up has a really simple, really quick fix. The key is to just read the error message. If it says something like, unable to process transfer, it's probably just a temporary network issue. Give it 5 minutes, try again. But if it says phone number cannot be linked, That's the big red flag for that name mismatch problem we talked about. Time to go check your PayPal name.
And look, if you've already checked your names, you've waited a bit, and you're still completely stuck, don't be afraid to call the official Safaricom customer care line. They're trained to handle these exact issues, and they can help you figure it out.
You know, this whole M-Pesa integration isn't just some small one-off update. It's actually a peek into PayPal's much bigger global plan, a platform they're calling PayPal World. The goal is a future where you can send and receive money across any border using local wallets like M-Pesa. It's pretty cool stuff.
So, the days of juggling browser tabs and dealing with slow, clunky websites are over. A faster, safer, and just way more convenient method is already here, and it's waiting for you inside your M-Pesa app. So the only real question left is, have you checked that your names match, and are you ready to link up and get your money?